fight, you hit decline, but I was hyped. Your line a few more times. When you hit back, I'm gonna respond.
Tell me how you want it. Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Chaz, and excuse my hair, but as you can tell by the title, I'll be installing my wig today. Okay, I'll be starting this wig by OMGQueen hair. It is an 18-inch, I believe, but I've been having this wig for a while. It came black, but I dyed it to this like honey brown color with the highlights at the top. If y'all wanted to see a tutorial, I'm sorry, but I didn't record it. But anyway, it is some really good hair. It came in this box. OMG. And like it says OMGQueen on the side. It came with like a edge brush and no, I think that's it. But anyways, let's get to the video. Alright, so getting started, you guys will need some scissors. Some people use a razor to cut the lace, but I rather scissors because I don't know, the razor just don't be working for me. Maybe I'm, you know, slow or something. But some lace glue. I use the Esha luxury wig fashion absolute lace bond. Keeps the hair all on it, but you know, this is how it looks. Some people use gold spine. I have some of that, but I don't know, it don't work for me. I'm very active, so I sweat a lot on my edges, and then, you know, it was lifting when I was at practice, so I was like, you know what, let me get some waterproof lace glue. A comb. I use stocking. What it called? Some people call it pantyhose. I call it stocking, you know, for my ball cap. Some people just use regular ball caps from the beauty supply store, but this is only like 79 cents at Walmart, and it comes like in two, so I was just like, might as well get that. Some got to be glue free spray, some regular got to be glue, the gel, a brush, a blow dryer, and a flat iron. I'm so extra. A flat iron. But you know, that's for the end product when you know you want to touch up some stuff on your wig, you know, unless you need your wig to slice us. You need your wig to slice up. Alright, so let's get actually started. Alright, you guys, so all I'm doing right here is trying to lay my edges so that they don't get snatched off from the glue. So I spray some got to be glue spray, and I brush it back with the hard brush so it can be slick. Alright, so right here I'm just putting on the stocking cap. I just slide it on, and don't worry about that extra piece in the back. I'm gonna cut it off later. So I grab my comb and I make sure absolutely all my edges are back. Like, you don't want none of your edges in the glue. I don't know about you, but I like my edges, so my hair, I'm just going to start applying the Got to Be Glue gel on my edges. Just on the edges. Just on the edges. So this is a new technique that I got from Glamazante, but she just cuts a little hole by her ear and wraps the stocking cap around her ear, because sometimes the sideburns, when you don't put enough glue or if you don't wait till it dry enough, then it just lifts up. But this technique that she created, you get a perfect bald cap every time. Now you just get your blow dry, you just dry that thing. That thing need to be so dry. That thing need to be dried in the desert. That thing need to be dried in your grandma's coach, sir. But anyway, I don't like no hot air in my face, so I had it on the cool setting, but it's your preference. And it take a while, so you know, act like you on Vogue, act like you modeling, sing a song, rap, act like you on American Idol, do something to, you know, entertain yourself, because this take a while. This takes a while. But yeah, I just keep on tapping and tapping until I feel that it's dry. You could tell when it's dry, like when your finger not sticky no more. That's when you know you're done. But here I'm just cutting off that little long piece so I can stop looking like Chico from Friday. And I'm about to cut the middle of the stocking cap. I always start in the middle, because that stuff be hurting my eye and I be ready to get it off. If you did it correctly and is all the way dry, then it should be so easy to cut off and there will be no lifting, like no lifting of the cap. So now I have my Maybelline foundation and I have my MAC concealer. I don't know the exact name, but I'll put it in the description. But I'm going to get my sponge and I'm going to dab it on the front of my cap. I always like to peel back the cap right in front of my hairline, because I don't want, okay, sometimes when you put the wig on, the cap shows like before the lace on the wig, and that is not cute. That is not cute. So I always peel back the cap exactly to my hairline. This part is really important for the glue. You have to make sure the glue is like spread out evenly. Don't have any lumps in the glue, because then it's gonna turn up white on your wig. Now, since I have makeup on, I want to clean the area that the wig is going to be placed on. So I got a towel and alcohol, and I just rubbed around my forehead to make sure, you know, the area is clean and the wig can stay on as long as possible. Okay, so I'm done looking like a meatball. It's time to put on my wig. Put on that wig, so put on the wig. Put on the wig, so put on the wig. Alright, come through, Mariah. Come through, Beyonce. Come through, Carrie, you know. Let me stop. So now I'm just making sure my wig is placed exactly where I want it to be placed. And I'm about to peel back the frontal so I can place my glue. Now I'm peeling back the frontal, and I'm looking for my glue. But I always start in the center. But I'm sorry, you guys, I couldn't see what I was doing in the camera, so I had to look in the mirror. When you apply the coat, make sure that it's very flat and spread out evenly. Almost forgot a very important step, and that's to put foundation on the inside of the lace. I'm taking that same Maybelline and MAC concealer, and I'm putting it on the inside of the lace with a sponge. So now I'm just applying my second coat of Esha glue on the center of my head. And I'm about to lay the front of the wig. Yeah, and like I said, make sure the coat is very, very, very flat. Like I can't stress this enough. I don't know how many times I messed up on this step, but you're gonna have like white clumps of glue in your hair if you don't make sure the coat is flat. So when the glue is clear, that's how you know it's time to lay the lace. So just pull the lace forward and, you know, just lay that thing down. And I get a comb and I just start combing the lace in the glue. Yeah, I like working in sections. So after the first part is dry, the center is dry, then I go to the side and I start applying my Esha glue. Okay, now that that part is dry, now I'm gonna go onto the sideburn area. I'm gonna apply some lace glue. Now I'm just smushing the lace into the lace glue. It's just really a repetitive process. Just apply glue, spread the glue, wait for the glue to dry, and then smush the lace into the glue. Okay, so right here I actually sped up to when I was finished the whole perimeter of my head because it was getting a little too repetitive. And you know, I'm starting to feel myself. Oh, yes, yes. Who's that bitch? Alright, y'all, so we're almost done. It's time to cut the lace. It's time to cut the lace. Cut it. But yeah, some people use razors for to cut the lace. It probably would be a better idea, but I was too lazy. My razor was too dull. Y'all just bear with me because I was trying to show y'all, but it was too hard seeing in the camera. I just so blind. Like, I'm so sorry, you guys, but all I was doing was cutting jagged pieces in the lace as close as possible to the wig hairline. Okay, so here I'm just cutting off my ear tabs. All I did was part around the ear, and you know, just cut the piece off. This side you can see it better. I was just cutting my ear tabs off. Don't cut too much now, just cut enough for your ear to breathe. I just got my tweezers and I just went to plucking because this wig is so thick. They say it's 200% density, but I think it's 250% density because this hair is so thick. Like, one thing, you got your money worth on this wig. I started plucking on the part, I started plucking on side the part, I started plucking on the other side of the part because this hair was too thick. Like, I don't like my hair looking too thick because it starts to looking like a helmet on top of my head. My head already big, so that was not the look I was going for. So now I just sectioned out a thin part of hair and I'm creating some baby hairs with my razor, my dull razor. It was so hard to cut these baby hairs. Look how long I'm taking to cut some baby hairs. But anyway, I didn't say this before in the intro, but I use Gorilla Snot to like lay the baby hairs. But you about to see in a second. As if you would like a baby hair tutorial or a natural hair tutorial with on your baby hairs, just let me know in the comments. So this is the finished product. All I did was flat iron curls. If you guys would like a tutorial on that, just let me know in the comments. But I really like this hair. It's 200% density, very, very, very thick. I had to do a lot of plucking, but I'd rather have thick hair than thin hair at the end of the day. So I'm giving y'all Michelle Obama vibes, like Sasha Fierce, like Beyonce, like you can't tell me nothing. Let me stop playing. But anyway, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know any other videos y'all would like to see, and